so I had to re-record this because I don't know where the original recording went. So let me go through it one more time. I've got all my different dinosaurs and all my different rhinos. I've changed the shape. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have my rhino come out. He's going to antagonize the T-Rex to come out. And then the T-Rex will eat the rhino, and then the T-Rex will turn into a ball, and the rhino will come eat the ball. So, my next frame, the first frame, don't do anything. Don't try to move anything, just leave it as is. The next frame is when you want to do everything, because whatever happens in the first frame will happen throughout all the frames. So here, with the first frame, I'm going to start to move my leaves a little bit, because I want the leaves to, oops, let me lock these layers down here so they don't move when I'm animating, because that'll be a problem. I locked all the landscape layers, but so I should have go back and see which ones I haven't moved. I haven't moved this one yet, and these two need to be moved. All right, so let me make another one. I'm going to gradually just get all these leaves to move off screen. And then once I get like that, I don't have to worry because I can shut the layer off. And that might just be better than trying to, if you move them off the screen too far, sometimes they just get lost and then you have a hard time finding them. If you lose something and you know you're on the right layer but you can't figure out because you moved it off the screen, you can always activate the transform tool and it'll show you where it is and you pull it back that way. So like that one's gone now, but if I do Command T, I know it's right there and then I can click and move it back in. Okay? Alright, now my rhino can start to come in. So go to my rhino layers. Is that my rhino layer? No, where's my rhino layer? There they are. There's my rhino. Just want just his nose coming in. And he's gonna come in here. Have him jump up and down a little bit here. Alright. Now, we'll call Professor. These are labeled wrong, but alright, there we go. Professor, there we go. And I'll make another one where the rhino moves up, and the rhino moves down, and the rhino moves up. And one more where the rhino goes down. And then I will shut off the Professor, and then the T-Rex will come out. And T-Rex, there he is. Move in, I move, I move, I move. One more, there he is. Now, he is going to, students, and I'll move him up. Let's just move back and forth a little bit, just to signify he's grumpy. Alright, otherwise it looks weird if he just holds his place. So, and one more, there we go. And now I can shut off that layer, and then I will activate the rhino. I'm going to start moving his head up more. I can bob him back. You could move it up once or twice. Oops. And then stick back that layer. There we go. Alright. Oops, so that one will go down. And then back up. And then up. I'm going to get ready to eat the rhino. move him over just a tad bit so when the rhino gets eaten, he's in the mouth of the, there we go. Alright, now I am going to have to move to the other rhino because I did make other rhinos just in case he would stick over, which he does. So let me figure out which rhino that is. That's the right one. Dino. Where are my rhinos? There they are. Alright, so this would move over just a little bit. I'm kind of doing two things at once here. So let me do the next one on. The rhino over a little bit. Oops, he's starting to stick out a little bit there. So now I think I definitely need to get a new line rhino. So let's switch to a little better. And then move the rhino over just a little bit, please. Get this stuff in there. There we go. It's almost time to say goodbye to the rhino there. On the last thing. So I think on this one, I'm going to move it up just a tiny bit more. And then that's fine actually. It's gone now. There we go. Just going through my layers, adding a new layer, turning on the old one until it finally gets back to its original. There we go. Right now, I will bring back in the rhino. Might not be enough room. I might need to move over that little. Let me go back. Alright, that one. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Okay, if I want to make sure it's the same place, I can just do this. Alright, so it's right there. Over a little bit. Not that bad. Too far, yeah. It's very tricky to do here. Selecting it and just tapping it over just a little bit so it goes right where I want it. Alright. Now, so they go up a little bit. Let me bring it down just a little bit. There we go. Alright. get rid of the extras, go to view, extras are gone. All right. New. Now let me go to my Rhino and take up my original one. There we go. He's getting ready. Now he's gonna open his mouth. He's ready to eat the. Then just go back through the layers. There's that one, there's that one. So now I'll start moving him back. Okay, and then turn that off. And then I need to bring the leaves back in. So, I think where the leaf layers are all here. Okay, and then I can start to bring the leaves back in. Now I do want to go back to my original leaf layer, and this is where they are. So I'll just bring down and try to identify some of them. There's a leaf there, there's a leaf there. It's going to be tricky to try to get them in those same places, but that gives me a little bit of an idea. So I know this one's going to move in here, this one's going here. I mean, it can be close with this, because it'll loop, and I don't think you're going to notice so much. Alright, let's just see how that looks. Hit play, let's see how. Okay. That's not bad, actually. Now I just have to slow it down on parts. So when he says students, we want our T-Rex to hold this pose for a minute there. I shouldn't say for a minute, for a few seconds. So all I have to do is go in here and just change the time, change it a little bit. It'll slow down a little bit. And the same thing with the Rhino. Let's change it. And that way it'll hold it longer, and it'll give us a little bit more time to read it. So let's see if I can play that and see how it goes. Okay, so now I want to hold it when he turns into the ball too. So he does, it's a little bit more drama when it's sitting there, because you don't know what's going to happen. So let me just change that. I will change that one to like 5. There we go. Now let's see. And then he goes back awfully fast, so I might want to do just a few